not be allowed to worship in churches and mosques without showing proof of their vaccination cards at the gates. Similarly, people will not be allowed to event centers or parties or receptions without showing proof of their vaccination cards at the gates of these occasions. We have made adequate arrangements with security to prevent anybody who does not have a vaccination card from accessing any of these events. Also, you will not be allowed to access banking services in Edo State from the middle of September if you have not been vaccinated. So from the second week of September, people may not be allowed to worship in churches and mosques without showing proof of their vaccination cards at the gates. Similarly,
Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, man. And today, what we're going into, man, this video, man, that we just watched, man. And you see, man, this is taking place in Africa, man. I think a country in Africa, man. And they're already implementing, the Maxxcine waters, man. Oh, damn, you hear Satan outside, man, trying to interrupt this lesson, man. But yeah, man, the Maxxcine, the device of Esau is coming at a global rate, man. And you see, man, this is already being mandatory, man, in certain countries, man, especially this one. I think it says Edo State Governor, man. And yeah, man, this is just kind of unfair, man. They're basically saying, man, people, without them taking the Maxxcine waters, man, they can't do a lot of things, man. They basically can't do shit, man. And then you see how he explained, man, people don't have the right to worship, man, if they don't take the vaccine, man. And this also shows, man, how weak, these religions are, and also just the church in general, man. Because, in the scriptures, man, you're not supposed to go to church, man. You're not supposed to go to church. You're supposed to serve the Lord, keep his commandments and keep the faith, man. The Lord never commanded you to go to church, man. But this also shows, man, these people these draconian laws are just very unfair, man. And this is only the beginning, man. Once they implement, Marcus the Beast, man, it's going to be even wild, man. Out here, people really can't do nothing, man. People, you see, this guy said people can't even, go to their bank accounts, man, without taking the Maxxcine, man. So, and this is very unfair, man. We know this, man, but, this was prophecy for this to happen, man. Prophecy for this to happen, Lord. To Kahala Yabashino Shah, man. Because things happening like this, that means we're closer to our salvation, So let's go to the scriptures. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. And it reads, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed," So the Lord is basically saying, woe unto them, and woe means destruction. So destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, man. And we know things such as mandatory and the vax for everyone in the world, to get it, and taking away, the things of life, such as access to food, water, money, stability, just to take a vaccine, which is really not useful at all if you really think deep and do the study, and you do your own studying and research, man, and you see what the things that are prescribed in these things, man. So these aren't righteous decrees. These are draconian, laws that are being placed right now, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, And then verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless, man. And that's really what's going on, man. That verse really explains for itself, man. We don't have to break it down. I know you can break this down, man. So, man, yeah, man. So the Lord's basically saying, woe unto these people, because These are righteous decrees, man, that is being assembled in this world right now, man. You see in this video we just watched, man, they're starting to do in other third world countries, second world countries, But when it really starts to ramp up, the Lord's gonna save the best for last, which is Babylon the Great, the U.S., the United States of America, man, the so-called land of the free. How is it free, man, when they continue to persecute you for not taking their device, man, their wicked device, man, and that is wicked, man. And I have another precept. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 29. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2, and it reads, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn," man. And this verse really explains itself, man, because when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice, man. People actually rejoice. People actually are happy, are blessed, man. And this is going to be, this rejoicing period, this righteousness, this righteous authority will be on earth, once again, man. And the ruling of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and under that, the hopeful elect, man, the elect, man. The elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So when righteousness is being ruled upon the earth, man, and no wickedness is allowed, the people are going to rejoice. Even when the heathens go into slavery and when Esau goes into slavery, man, they're actually going to thank us, man, because the world's going to be great, man. Even when people are in servitude, they're still going to love it, man. The animals, man, they're going to be not eating meat anymore. They're going to be eating vegetation, man, and that's going to be beautiful, man. But the scripture says, but when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn, man. There's people, losing unemployment for not taking the jab, man. People are mourning right now. People are not getting paid as much as they want, People are not getting as much food as they want, man, due to the government, being wicked, not caring about the people, you know what I'm saying? The government is supposed to be for the people, right? But nah, in their head, man, they're here to complete their agenda. They don't care about you people, man. Especially if you're an Israelite, man. They don't even care about their own fellow heathen likes, man. Because this is why you continue to serve the Lord, man. Because remember, this is not our rest, man. This is not our rest. But this is gonna be a really quick lesson, man. So let me bring this precept out. Bring 2 precepts out, man. This is the book of Job. This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. Before we read this, man, you have to know why these things are going on, man, and who's, in rulership right now and giving these draconian laws, man. And it reads, this is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24, and it reads, "The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Let's read that again. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. So in this verse, it says the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. So if you look at the earth right now, who is the earth given unto? Who has the rulership? We know that in Malachi 1 and 4, let's find out who the wicked is, man. In Malachi 1 and 4. Let's go to Malachi 1 and 4. This is the book of Malachi. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4, and it reads, "Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom the Lord have had indignation forever." So Edom, we know Esau is Edom, man, in the book of Genesis, man. So Esau is Edom. So Esau, is the wicked according to the Bible, man. When the wicked is oftenly mentioned, speaking about Esau, Edom, man, because they are the border of wickedness, whom the Lord have indignation, and indignation meaning righteous hatred, man. The Lord is not dealing with these people, man. And these people are angry, and they're going to continue, to do these wicked ways because the Lord is hardening their heart, which is going to lead to their destruction. Just like how the Lord did to Pharaoh, man. There's nothing new under the sun, man. These Edomites are Pharaoh in the reincarnation, man. You know, the wickedness is back on the earth, man. This wickedness is being reincarnated. You know, it's getting cycled over and over again, man. You know, let's go back to Job 9:24. You know, and while you're reading the precepts, you go precept upon precept, man. And let's read that again. Job 9:24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, and where and who is he? So if the world is given unto the hand of the wicked, and we know wicked being the so-called Caucasian race, you know, the so-called Caucasian man, you know, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, we know that only the so-called white man has done that, you know. It's only the white man who has covered the faces of the judges, you know, judges being the prophets, you know what I'm saying? Say for someone like Shakespeare, a lot of people don't know Shakespeare, or Beethoven, you know what I'm saying? Famous musical artists, you know, were actually so-called black men, you know, and they covered the faces, you know, and this is mentioned in the book of First Maccabees, you know, chapter 3 and verse 48, you know. So the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked, so everything's gonna be done wickedly, man. So when the wicked are in authority, you know, the people are gonna mourn, and people are mourning right now, man. And one more precept to close it out, man, to not take the jab. To go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28. And it reads, "You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, you know, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord." So this is in our law. Leviticus meaning the law, you know. The Lord is basically telling us, you know, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead. So when you're taking the vaccine, Maxxcine, you know, it's this bad, man. Brothers got to speak in code, man. You know you speaking the truth, man, when you got to speak in code, man. But yeah, man, the syringe, man, for the syringe to be able to enter your body, it has to make a cutting through your flesh, man. And you're basically making a cutting in your flesh while taking, you know, the Maxxcine, you know, the C19 hokey pokey, you know what I'm saying? The Chris 19 hokey pokey, you know what I'm saying? So this precept also shows, man, you know, when it says nor print any marks upon you, man, you can't be getting, you know, tattoos out here, man. And that's for another time when we speak on that, man. For I am the Lord, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord doesn't want, especially if you're an Israelite, man, the Lord doesn't want you to do this because it's the law. But all the other heathens, they're fine. They're able to do that, man, because they're not under the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Remember, the Lord gave him his statutes unto Jacob, you know, and his laws unto Israel, man, you know. So you Jakes out there, you so-called Negro, Latinos, Americans, man, stay away from the Maxxcine waters, man. It is not good, man. It's going to only lead to your destruction. And if you disregard the way of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai and you end up taking it, man, you'll get yourself prepared for destruction, man. And also, man, we all know that, you know, this Maxxcine, you know, the hokey pokey, you know, is the prelude of the, you know, the Marcus the Beast, man, the rice grain, man. And we know that's going to be a cutting in the flesh because the word charagma, you know, and the word of Mark is charagma, man, which means an incision or cutting in the flesh, you know. So continue to bless, so continue to stay blessed up, man. Lord willing, you are edified. Lord willing, you are edified. On to the next. Shalom.